Hello everyone and welcome back to the eCommerce Insider series. I'm your host Krisha and I'm here for episode number 6. Before we get started, I want to give a special shout out to the individuals who laid the groundwork for the previous episodes, Rishi and Yash. Their dedication and expertise were instrumental in shaping this series and I'm honored to continue the legacy. So guys, if you're following us, you should be able to guess today's topic. Something is reshaping how businesses market their products, build trust, and connect with their audience. But what exactly is this thing and how can it help e-commerce businesses thrive? Well, today I'll talk about customers and the generated content. I need you to ask one question to yourselves. Do you value your customers? Do you think about them or just your profit? Does having an online brand only mean selling products or services to your customers or providing them with a solution to their problems? Answer it honestly. No middleman. Before I get started, if you haven't subscribed to our podcast yet, hit us with your love by subscribing to your favorite podcast platform so you never miss an episode. And if you find our content valuable, do us a solid and drop a review. It helps us connect with more awesome folks like you. Alright then, without any further ado, let's start with today's episode. So, guys, have you guessed yet? Folks, it's about UGC, user-generated content. Well, being an entrepreneur, you must know what user-generated content is. But do you really leverage it for better success? About 80% of e-commerce brands are utilizing it to the core. Are you one of those brands? If not, be ready to be one of them. Because after this podcast, we'll teach you something no one has ever taught you. Before that, you will need to understand what user-generated content is, its multiple forms and the benefits it holds for your brand. But don't worry. If you need any information, you can head to our recent free guide about user-generated content. It's all about real-life brands like Gymshark, a fitness apparel brand, Glossier, a beauty cosmetics brand, Shein, IKEA. Who does not like IKEA? All of them value their customers for better success. So is building trust and credibility of your brand as easy as pie? Please comment on how you guys have built that trust and credibility for your brand. But without them, your brand is an empty shell. UGC is all about putting your customers front and center to build the trust and credibility they deserve. And have you thought about the wonders UGC can do for your brand? Well, it can increase conversion rates. You can have an enhanced customer engagement, plus a community full of brand advocates. That's cool, right? E-commerce is where convenience meets choice. And customers can shop round the clock in their pajamas or on lunch breaks. The trust in buying that product rises from user-generated content. And how do you do that? Let me share some use cases by which you can learn and incorporate the same into your brand for better visibility. Number 1. Use hashtag campaigns like hashtag SheinCurves, hashtag AsSeenOnMe, hashtag Gymshark66. Second, encourage users to showcase their creativity by styling their outfits on social media. Or initiate a beauty challenge on Instagram where your customers share creative makeup looks using your brand's products. Third, you can showcase your customer testimonials with before and after photos on your website highlighting the transformation. Or encourage them to create unboxing videos of their recent tech purchases on YouTube, sharing their first impressions and experiences on the product. They'll be happy to do so. Number 4, organize a fitness journey challenge inviting users to document their progress and workouts. Number 5, encourage customers to leave detailed reviews for electronics and gadgets, providing valuable insights for your potential buyers. Or you can run a room makeover challenge where customers submit before and after photos of their home transformation using your brand's products. Number 6, encourage customers to post videos of their pets enjoying their brand's treats or meals creating a fun and engaging online community. Or you can also create a customer spotlight section on your website, showcasing photos of customer designed living spaces and product recommendations, and much more. There are so many use cases by which you can leverage UGC for your brand. You can check them out in a recent guide. You'll receive so many valuable insights after reading that, I guarantee. And that wraps up another insightful episode of the e-commerce Insider series. I hope you found this episode on user-generated content both enlightening and inspiring. Before we go, remember to connect with us on social media. We're on all major platforms and love hearing from our listeners. We will want to hear from you, whether you have any questions, comments, or ideas for any future episodes. And of course, if you enjoyed today's podcast and found it valuable, please consider leaving us a review on your favorite podcast platform. Thank you once again for tuning in. I am Krisha, and being your host has been a pleasure.